Hello everyone. In today's video we'll be looking at the best fame farm and silver farm for beginners, and this can be done with characters that are fresh out of tutorials or maybe characters that are like 2 or 3 days old. Now the content we'll be doing is open world mob farming that will be done in red zones. Now you don't have to be afraid just because it's red zones, because there's practically no risk involved. So if you are really scared, you can go to a yellow zone and it will still work, but red zones give you better results overall. Now for this content we'll be using this build right here. The entire build with the mount is around 150k. If you use beef stews, you will jack that price up to 160, because the stews, two of them are around 10,000. Now if you don't use the Thetford cape, which is just a luxury, you will cut the price down to 90k. Again, with the food buff, it's around 100,000. So it's a very cheap and affordable build. You can use even lower sets if you're not capable of buying it because you're really fresh. In that case, you should go to a tier 4 or tier 5 zone to build up your economy till you can afford and lose a build like this. Now for this, we'll be using red zones as I've said earlier. Specifically, we'll be using crack door because this is only one zone away from the city I'm in. So from Sterling, all I have to do is come here and then cross the tunnel, go to the red zone. So this is the same in every city. So for example, let's take a look at Thetford. So outside Thetford, there's one yellow zone, and from that yellow zone, there's a tunnel leading to a red zone. I think this setup is available in every city. So you can just do this. If you don't want to go one zone, you can go from Carleon, which is practically surrounded with red zones. But Carleon might be a little more risky. So yeah, let's get into the content without any further ado. After we have our build, we want to faction flag. This is very important. If you don't faction flag, you will lose out on major rewards that you get from doing this content. So go to your faction vendor, faction flag, doesn't matter which city you're from, just go and flag. Now we are in the red zone and there is one ganker which is alright, and there's a death over there, so do not go to that spot at the start, just circular way around in this direction, so you go there last and the gankers move on by the time you go there. So basically what you want to do once you're in the red zone is eat your food buff, start killing mobs. That's all you need to do. You don't need to do anything fancy, you don't need to do anything complicated. All you want to do, come here and kill every mob on sight. Now just from killing that one mob, I got 1300 silver, and now we'll see how much we can get in just one pull of these things. Like this is all I'm doing, right? I just got 2 mobs here and 2 there. So let's play skews, and this is where nature is so good. You can just do a massive pull like this and everyone will get damaged at the same time. You can't do that with many other builds. I might have pushed it here, but don't do that when you're doing it. Just do smaller pulls. So let's see what we got. Almost 6k just from doing like one little pull. So you can imagine how much this would ramp up if you do this for an hour, and how much you can get for killing these things. Like look at this. We'll wait for full health and we'll engage this boss monster. Would be nice if this guy did not aggro, but I think that's asking for too much here. So let's just get it. Always dump your damage spells as soon as you can, because the faster you get them back off cooldown, the better. So don't try to save anything, just dump them when you can. So that's 155,000 fame, 46,000 silver, and 14,000 additional loot for one mob. And we've been here for less than 2 minutes. So there you go. It's insane. Silver farm and fame farm too. This is the best fame you can get, by the way. If you're a new player, you can't get any better than this. So for now, I'll just speed up the footage until I find something interesting. I don't want to waste your time too much. So yeah, let's get started with the farm. Also, the best thing about doing this content is that all of your silver you earn through this content is deposited directly into your silver account, which means you will not lose that money even when you're ganked. So let's assume I make 100,000 by killing mobs and picking up their silver. That silver is not going anywhere even when the character dies because it's directly deposited. So in 1 hour you will make a lot more than what your build is worth, and let's assume you're killed after doing this content for 1 hour or 1.5 hour, you will have made 4 or 5 times at least of your build cost. So you will never actually be in a loss doing this content, which is what makes it very very good for beginners and people that are looking to build their silver economy. Okay, so I have finished doing this for 30 minutes. Let's just say that's 30 minutes. And I got 241. Let's round that up to 250k and 120 in loot. So 60k of this is just some random guy's corpse. So you can include or exclude that. But usually I do get this much. I just happen to have gotten no mob drops whatsoever today. I was very unlucky. So yeah, let's do a final tally after I go to the city. The teleport's like 9k, so it's not even consequential to us at this point. So originally when I was recording the video, I was supposed to do it for 1 hour, but I got bored after doing it for 30 minutes and I did not get the second session for like 2 days now. You can look at the premium content and see how long it's been. But yeah, let's get back to it. I'll do one more session of 30 minutes and we'll see a total tally of how much you get in 1 hour. We still have the same silver balance here and the faction points are the same. I just did not even log in for 2 days. I was busy. Yeah, let's go. Right. Let's see. Start. We're at 241. Already remember that. Right, we finished 30 minutes of farming here. So let's see how much we got total. I have 457,000. We were at 240, so you can do the math on how much we got in just this run. And we got 220k, I mean 230k in loot. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's check the faction points once we go back to the city. This is 1 hour's worth of content, by the way. And this is kind of an low end, I think. Usually you should get more than this. So I started at 42,000 points in the first session. So both of these sessions combined, I got 12,000 points. 12,000 points is pretty nice. I'll show you what you can buy with 12,000 points and what you can buy with the 50,000 points I have. So if you use 9,000 points, you can buy one of these chests, which will give you tome books and loot. So let's just get this. And if I were to have 5,000 more points, I could have bought the elite winter bear cub, which is 3 million silver. If you don't even grow it, you can just take that from there and sell it. So every few hours or every 2 days or 3 days, you can buy one of those. That's 3 million based on how much you play this game. So let's go to the loot splits here. I think I had like 120k last time. I don't exactly remember, but you can rewind the video and check that. 230 plus that. Let's say I got like 400k from both of these runs combined in loot. And this. So there we go. I got 60k in silver, but we are not after silver for opening those chests. So what we are after for opening those faction campaign chests is the Tome of Insight we get. So I got 2 tomes of insight here, each worth 100,000 fame. So just from that 9,000 points, I got 200,000 fame. And you can also get the T-rate tomes, which were worth 200,000 each. So I did not get that lucky that time, but you can get a lot more. I think this is the loot from the last run. Wait, I actually stored it. Nice. So let's see what we have here. 416,000. Well, that was a good estimate by me. 400k in loot. 450 in silver drops. So that's what, 950 or 960 something if you add the exact amounts. And if you add the faction points, which were like 60k, that's around 1 million. Usually, if you get lucky, you will get more than 1 million. But this is what I got today. And we also got around a few million fame from that. I don't know how much it was. But yeah, I did get a few million fame because that's the best fame farm you can do at this point if you're fresh out of tutorial. Well, that's it for the silver farm, I guess. So let's go to a premium code giveaway and see who wins that fame, because that's the best fame farm you can do at this point if you're fresh out of tutorial. Well, that's it for the silver farm, I guess. So let's go to a premium code giveaway and see who wins that. If anyone wants to participate in this giveaway, so all you have to do is leave a comment in one of my videos and you'll be entered. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, we'll see who gets the code. If you want to claim the code, just contact me on Discord. I will do some verification and send the code to you. That's it for today's video, guys. Consider becoming a member if you want to support the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.